Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Project Ripple Effect. In today's video, we're gonna talk about how just being yourself can create a really powerful ripple effect in your brand and in your business. So something I tell my clients all the time is that you are the living, breathing example of what your audience really wants. And so they wanna know all of you, not just the highlight reel. And so we're gonna talk about 3 different things that you can share on your social media and with your audience starting today that will create more of a connection and positive ripple effect. The first thing that you can share with them, and it's so underrated, but it's so impactful, is your personal story and your interests. A lot of the times my clients are like, I don't know what to say on Instagram to connect with my audience better. I don't know what they want to hear. I'm running out of mini trainings to do. And it really is so simple just to share more glimpses of your life and who you are outside of what you do in your business. And so a lot of people know I am a dog mom. I love my dog. I'm obsessed with him. He's my little puppy child. And so I talk about him a lot in my content. He's on my stories all the time. I'm getting into filming and video editing. I share that. I love baking and cooking. So whenever I'm making a new recipe, I'll share it on my stories. I like exercising. Sometimes I'll share what workouts I'm doing, and none of that. The cooking, being obsessed with my dogs, my audience knows that I'm obsessed with candles. I have all these little quirks that make me me, and a lot of my audience shares those same interests. And so when I'm talking about my dog, other dog moms feel really connected to me. I have had many conversations in the DMs just about my candle obsession and what's your favorite scents. And so sharing just who you are outside of social media will create a deeper connection and ripple effect. And here's the thing, you guys. Don't overthink this. You don't have to plan out this big piece of content about how you make your coffee in the morning. Just start to take some clips of content when you're already doing the things that you're doing. And so I don't go out of my way to cook and post it on Instagram. It's just a part of what I'm doing in everyday life that I can whip out my phone, take a 15-second story, share that, and it will generate more engagement and connection. The second thing that you can share, and this is the thing that most people are most resistant around, is sharing your struggles and your lessons. First thing is, people are nosy as fuck, okay? I say that all of the time. Anytime we're talking about, oh, I made this mistake, or I had this launch that didn't go the way I planned, or I need to peel back the curtain and show you the messy side, people are like, I wanna hear, I wanna see what's going on. 1, because we're just curious by nature, but 2, the highlight reel isn't relatable. And so when you're scrolling on Instagram, it's like 10K launch and flashy jet and vacation and all of these things, and nobody's really talking about the hiccups that they may have encountered and learned from to get to that spot. And so that is something that can create the most impactful ripple effect to the people who are in your community consuming your content, because the truth is none of us are perfect. And while I don't like the word failure or flop or anything like that, because I really believe, like, one of my core beliefs is everything is just a lesson, we're really hesitant to share the failures. But we all fail, we all make mistakes, we all fall down and learn something from it. So I think it's really, really important, especially as a personal brand, to share the times that you did fall down. To tell your audience, if you're in a season of life or business right now where you're falling down too, you can get back up. I've been there and I made it to the other side. So it makes sharing your wins even more inspirational, because they'll see, well, you weren't perfect along the way. You had struggles and I had struggles, so if you did it, I can do it too. And then from those struggles, sharing the lessons. What did it teach you? What were your takeaways? What do you wish someone you would have told you when you were going through that? Share that content. It is the most powerful piece of you that you could really share with your audience, and they will thank you and your engagement will shoot up, I promise. And then the third thing that you want to share is your wins. Humble brag. Tell your audience what's going on. Tell them about something you're proud of. Tell them about a goal that you accomplished, or tell them about a goal that you didn't accomplish, but you felt really good anyway because of X, Y, and Z. Share the wins and share where you're going, because now we're creating an even deeper emotional connection with your audience, from who you are down to your hobbies and your interests outside of social media. We're talking about the struggles and the stories and the moments that you went through to get to where you are and the lessons that you've learned, and your wins, celebrating all of that leading up to and where you're going. This is going to really inspire your audience because they're going to aspire to embody your story. When you find someone who aligns with all three of those pieces of content, so you have people who share the same interests and hobby as you and can really, really resonate to your story and your struggles, and they really, really want the vision that you are going out and chasing, you have created a know, like, and trust factor that has so much depth to it. So if you take what we talked about in the last video, which was all about infusing your values into your brand and evoking a really positive emotion and embodying a transformation, and pairing it with all of these pieces of content and showing the depth of who you are as a person. No curating, no making up, literally just sharing who you are transparently is the best thing you can do, and this is what will set you apart from everybody else in your industry, because people will feel very connected to you for who you are. Not what you do, but who you are. And then obviously you're a badass at what you do, so that is just the cherry on top. But it's really taking a step back and looking at your business with this bird's eye view to say, how can I be more intentional? How can I share more of me? How can I create even more of a ripple effect down to just what I share on stories every day to, you know, the big launches you do throughout the year and everything in between. So I'm all about implementation. Something I say all the time is that transformation comes from implementation. So I'm gonna challenge you, go share 3 pieces of content talking about the things that we went through today. Share your story, share a struggle and a lesson, and share a win and a goal that you're reaching towards. Feel free to tag me in anything that you post on Instagram at alignedandambitious.co. We'll put the handle here for you, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.